Welcome to Math TV with Professor V. Here is your integral of the day. We have antiderivative of secant squared y times cosine cubed of tangent y dy. So the first thing that jumps out at me is that I have a composition of functions. Notice we have cosine cubed of tangent y. And so I'm thinking, ooh, we're probably going to need to do a u sub, right? Is the derivative of tangent y sitting somewhere in my integral? It sure is. Here it is, secant squared y. So I'm going to do that first and then worry about how to take care of the rest of the integral later, okay? One thing at a time. So let's go ahead, let u equal tangent y. And then du is secant squared y dy, yes? And here's my secant squared y dy. Draw that kidney bean. And now we're ready to rewrite this integral all in terms of u. So secant squared y dy, all of this is just du. Bam. How fabulous. That's just going to be du. Okay. And then we have cosine cubed. Instead of tangent y, it's cosine cubed u, du. Now, what do you do when you have an odd power of cosine or an odd power of sine? You pluck one of them off. So I'm going to write this as cosine squared u times cosine u du, right? Same thing. And the reason you're plucking one of them off is we're going to do another substitution, okay? And you basically want that to get absorbed with your derivative of your substitution. I'm not going to say u because we already used it up. So let's say we're going to make a t substitution. I want dt to involve cosine u du, okay? So think backwards. Who would t need to be in order for the derivative to involve cosine u du? T would need to be sine u. And then you go, but wait a minute, Professor V, there's no sine u in the integral. It's all right, I got you. We can rewrite cosine squared u as 1 minus sine squared u, yeah? And then see, leave this cosine u du there. And then now we're ready to go. If t is sine u, then this would be t squared. Yeah, and then here's my dt. Okay, so now let's rewrite the integral in terms of t. So this is going to be 1 minus t squared dt. Can you antidifferentiate that? Oh yeah, this is no big deal. Antiderivative of 1 is t minus antiderivative of t squared, 1/3 t cubed plus c. Now go back. Replace t with sine u. So this is sine u minus 1/3 sine u cubed plus c. Should we box it? No, no, no. Remember, our original integral was in terms of y. So u is tangent of y. I got to go replace all the u's with tangent of y. So this is sine of tangent of y minus 1/3 times sine of tangent of y cubed. If you want to use the abbreviation again and put the cube there so you don't have another set of parentheses, up to you. Live your best life. Plus c. And that concludes the integral of the day. Let's box it with pride. And I'm off. I'm off to go take ballet, actually. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can also check out my video lectures organized into playlists and see what else I'm up to on Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. All of it is Math TV with Professor V. Talk to you later, guys.